Hey there, Antonio from Paired Recruiting back again. If you're running a business, you know how crucial it is to hire the right talent for growth. But let's face it, hiring full-time in-house employees can get really expensive. When you factor in salaries, benefits, and office space, the costs add up pretty quickly. That's why many businesses turn to freelancers as a more cost-effective solution. Freelancers can deliver high-quality work at a fraction of the cost of hiring a full-time employee. But finding skilled yet affordable freelancers can be challenging. What platforms should you use? How do you make sure you're not overpaying while still getting top-notch quality? These are the exact questions we're going to answer in today's video. We'll walk you through the process of hiring affordable freelancers who will deliver results that help grow your business. By the end of this video, you'll have a solid understanding of how to find the right freelancers for your business. Whether you need a virtual assistant, content writer, graphic designer, or software developer, and if you want to skip the guesswork entirely, Paired Recruiting can match you with pre-vetted freelancers at the best rates, risk-free. So let's dive right in. Before you even start searching for a freelancer, it's crucial to get clear on exactly what you need. Many business owners fail at this step and end up wasting time and money on the wrong hire. Without a well-defined job description, you could end up hiring a freelancer who simply doesn't fit your needs or doesn't meet your quality expectations. Start by asking yourself several key questions. First, think about the task or project that you need help with. Be specific about what needs to be done. If you're hiring a writer, for example, are you looking for blog articles, website copy, or SEO-focused content? The more specific you are, the better your chances of attracting the right talent. Similarly, if you're hiring a designer, do you need a logo, social media graphics, or a complete brand overhaul? Understanding the scope of the work will help guide you in your search. Next, consider whether this is a one-time project or if it's a role that will require ongoing work. If it's a one-off task, you may be able to find someone who's willing to work at a lower rate. However, if you need long-term help, such as a virtual assistant or ongoing support for a project, you might have to budget for a more experienced freelancer who can commit to steady work. It's also important to determine the level of expertise you need. Some projects might require a beginner-level freelancer, while others might demand a high level of skill. For example, if you need blog articles, you might only need a beginner writer. However, if you need content that drives traffic to your website, you may want someone with SEO experience. Being clear on these details will help you set expectations and avoid overpaying for services that aren't necessary. Finally, set a realistic budget. Knowing what you can afford will help you narrow down your options and ensure you don't waste time with freelancers who are out of your price range. Define your budget up front, keeping in mind that while lower rates can be tempting, they may not always offer the best value. It's important to balance cost with quality to ensure you're getting good value for your money. Once you know exactly what you're looking for, it's time to choose the right platform to find your freelancer. There are many freelance platforms out there, each with its strengths and weaknesses. Choosing the right one depends largely on the type of work you need and your hiring preferences. One of the most well-known platforms is Upwork. This platform offers a global pool of talent, making it ideal if you're looking for freelancers from different countries with diverse skill sets. Upwork is great for both short-term and long-term projects. The platform allows freelancers to bid on your project, and you can review their profiles, ratings, and previous work before making a decision. This is ideal for businesses that need highly specialized skills and are willing to pay a premium for quality. However, because of the bidding system, top-tier freelancers on Upwork can be expensive. So if you're hiring for high-level work, such as software development or specialized marketing, expect to pay more. If you're looking for cost-effective virtual assistants or long-term remote employees, onlinejobs.ph might be a better fit. This platform specializes in Filipino talent and is ideal for businesses that need dedicated full-time workers for long-term projects. Unlike Upwork, onlinejobs.ph doesn't operate on a bidding system, which means you won't have to compete with other businesses for talent. You pay a monthly subscription fee to access resumes and contact candidates directly. This model works well for businesses looking for consistent, affordable remote employees, and the rates are significantly lower than those you might find in the US or Europe. If you're looking for low-cost, one-time tasks like creating a logo, editing videos, or doing voiceovers, Fiverr is a great option. Fiverr offers preset pricing for different services, and you can easily find affordable freelancers for specific tasks. However, Fiverr is best for quick, low-cost jobs and may not be the right platform if you need long-term support or highly specialized talent. Platforms like Freelancer.com and People Per Hour are also similar to Upwork, but often have cheaper rates because they use a bidding system. These platforms can be ideal for budget-conscious businesses, but they also require careful vetting of freelancers to ensure quality. Ultimately, if you're looking for specialized talent, Upwork may be your best bet. If you need full-time, affordable virtual assistants, onlinejobs.ph is a strong choice. For quick, low-cost tasks, Fiverr can help you find freelancers on a budget. One of the biggest mistakes business owners make when hiring freelancers is assuming that lower price equals better value. In reality, you often get what you pay for. Hiring a freelancer for a very low rate might seem like a good deal at first, but you could end up with poor quality work that needs to be redone, which ends up costing more in the long run. A good rule of thumb is to budget based on the skill level and experience required for the job. Entry-level freelancers typically charge between $5 to $15 per hour. These freelancers are suitable for basic tasks and are still building their portfolio of skills. Mid-level freelancers who have more experience and can handle higher quality work typically charge between $15 to $40 per hour. And for expert level freelancers or consultants, you can expect to pay anywhere from $50 to $150 per hour depending on their specialization. When setting your budget, remember to take into account the overall value that the freelancer will bring to your business. Sometimes it's worth investing a bit more to ensure the job gets done right rather than cutting corners and risking poor quality work. Finding affordable freelancers is only half the battle. Ensuring they are skilled and reliable is just as important. One of the best ways to ensure you're hiring the right person is by properly vetting candidates. Start by checking reviews and ratings on platforms like Upwork or Fiverr. Reviews from previous clients can give you a good idea of the freelancer's work ethic, communication skills, and overall quality. You can also ask for samples of their previous work to assess their skills. For example, if you're hiring a writer, ask for writing samples or portfolio pieces. If you're hiring a designer, request a link to their portfolio or examples of past design projects. Another useful strategy is to do a paid test project. Before committing to a long-term engagement, assign a small paid task to evaluate the freelancer's skill level, ability to meet deadlines, and how well they understand your project requirements. This test will give you a better sense of how they work and whether they're a good fit for your needs. It's also important to assess their communication skills. Freelancers who are responsive, clear, and proactive in their communication are usually more reliable and easier to work with. Slow responses or vague messaging can be a sign that a freelancer might not be a good fit for your project. Once you find a freelancer that you like, don't be afraid to negotiate pricing, especially for long-term projects. Many freelancers are open to offering discounts if they know they'll be getting consistent work from you. Start by being transparent about your budget and what you're willing to pay, but also be open to negotiating. You can also offer steady work in exchange for a lower hourly rate. For example, if you need ongoing content creation, a freelancer might be willing to lower their rate in exchange for a long-term commitment. You could also bundle multiple projects together to get a better deal. If a freelancer's rate is out of your budget, consider asking if they offer scaled-down services at a lower price. For example, a graphic designer might offer a basic logo package without revisions, or a writer might be willing to reduce their rate for a smaller word count. Once you hire a freelancer, it's crucial to set clear expectations. Clear communication from the start ensures that both parties are on the same page, preventing potential misunderstandings or disputes down the line. Clarify the project scope, timeline, and payment terms. Make sure both you and the freelancer understand exactly what needs to be done and when it should be completed. Building long-term relationships with trusted freelancers can save you both time and money in the long run. It's much more efficient to work with freelancers you've already vetted rather than constantly looking for new talent. To maintain a strong relationship, make sure to pay freelancers on time, provide constructive feedback, and communicate regularly about your needs. A little appreciation goes a long way, so consider offering bonuses for great work or even a long-term contract if they consistently deliver excellent results. And that's how you hire affordable freelancers for your business without sacrificing quality. Whether you need one-time help or a long-term virtual assistant, following these steps will help you find the best talent at the best rates. If you want to skip the trial and error, Paired Recruiting can match you with pre-vetted freelancers at unbeatable prices. With our no-risk guarantee, if you're not completely satisfied with your hire, we'll replace them at no cost to you and no questions asked. What's your biggest challenge when hiring freelancers? Drop a comment below, and if you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another hiring tip. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.